Hello Lords, this is Captain Clash, and in this video I'm going to be going over the two questions that I see the most here in Lords Mobile. One of my very favorite parts of Lords Mobile, and there's quite a few awesome features, but one of them is the hero stages. The way you access the hero stages is by clicking on the Scold statue, and once you click on the statue, you'll be teleported. Right now, I'm on different chapters. That was 5, this is 4, this is 3, and these are all the ones I've done so far. This is 2, and then 1 is over here. Each one has nice different pieces of loot that you can go to. There's also the elite version of them as well. So far I've done the elite 3 and then chapter 2 and then chapter 1. But since this is one of my favorite parts, I'm oftentimes low on stamina, and people often ask, okay, if you don't have any stamina, how can you get more stamina to be able to continue playing? So what a lot of new players do, myself included, this was one of my very first questions, is they'll come over here and click on the heart where their stamina is located. It's the top left. Right now I'm 99 out of 120. So right now I have plenty of stamina, but there are times when I'm very, very low. And I was like, okay, how can I get more stamina? It says stamina used to enter hero stages. Stamina recovers over time. Use Bravehearts to gain stamina. And it says Bravehearts 8-8, daily reset time 1700, next stamina in 2 minutes and 49 seconds, and then I'll have full stamina in 2 hours and 2 minutes and 45 seconds. But the part that's really confusing people is it shows 8 out of 8 Bravehearts there, and they're like, well, I have 8 Bravehearts, it's showing that I have 8, how can I use this because I want more stamina? Okay, well, this is the tricky part. I think they could probably use a rewording here because it's really confusing a lot of people. So this doesn't mean that you have 8 out of 8 Bravehearts to use. This means that you can use up to 8 Bravehearts for this day. Up at the top left corner, you'll see 86 gems. I click on the plus sign next to that, and then I click on the scales. That's towards the very top, and in the middle, I'll click on that. Okay, there is the Braveheart. As you can see, Braveheart grants 120 stamina. Okay, it did say 8 out of 8, and once again, that doesn't mean I have 8. That means I can use up to 8. And as you can see, it shows I have 0, so I can't use any. But if I had one, it would grant 120 stamina. You can buy them, and it looks like 2,000 gems. So here it is. If I wanted a Braveheart, and if I had 2,000 gems, which I don't, but if I had 2,000 gems, I would be able to buy the Braveheart, and then I would be able to use it, and then I'd recover 120 stamina. So if you were confused about that and how Bravehearts work, or how you got them, or where they were, or how you use them, you're not alone, because I was there and many other people were there as well, so don't feel bad. The other question that I see all the time is, how do you switch kingdoms after level 5? I'm in kingdom 3, but maybe I want to go to 2 or 1, or if somebody's in 1, they want to go to 2 or 3, or if they're in 2, sometimes they'll say, hey, I want to go to 1 or 3. How do you do that after level 5? Well, the answer is you don't. IGG came up with a stipulation, and I think it's a good one, that once your castle is over level 5, that you're not able to transfer to a different kingdom. I have seen IGG answer a couple questions on the Facebook page and then on the forums, I believe, but here are the questions and answers as they pertain to the relocators and moving around in kingdoms and whatnot. Question 1, just a quick question. Currently there's only 1 kingdom released, but in the future I'm guessing there will be more released. Will we eventually be able to travel between kingdoms, or am I stuck in my kingdom? And the answer from IGG was, to relocate to a different kingdom, your castle should be level 5 or below, and you need to have a relocator too. Question number 2, do you think it's possible to relocate to different kingdoms in future updates? The answer is, it is unfair for the newbies in a new kingdom if we allow the high-level players to relocate. Thank you for your understanding. And at first it might not seem fair, like, oh, well, I have friends that play in a different kingdom, I wish I could play in a different kingdom with them. Well, it does make a lot of sense that IGG won't let us transfer if our castle is over level 5. From a strategy standpoint, could you imagine if a high-level guild could just bounce between kingdom and kingdom wherever they want to? They would just own everybody, people would get discouraged, they would leave, they would quit. And then what's the fun in that? Because then it's just you and your guild in an area where there's nobody left to fight you. So I understand where IGG is coming from. I think that's a pretty good implementation, and it makes sense to me. So those are the two questions and answers that we've heard about relocation and our kingdoms. Well, it's been Captain Clash going over the 2 questions that I get the most here in Lords Mobile. I'm going to go ahead and continue to play for a few minutes here. What could I do here? Help some people out. How am I doing here? I got some stuff constructing. I am doing my researches. So let's go ahead and go to the map here, and maybe I can smack on a Frostwing. Not that one, that's level 4. I can do level 2s though. Let's go and do a 3 times damage boost. Who do we want in here? Say I have these 5 heroes, but if I didn't want to use one of them, I could click on them and then click on one of my other heroes, and then he would take the place. So you can click on whatever heroes that you want to go, and I'll just go ahead and do the ones that are 33. How's that sound? Alright, so once I press that, I'm going to travel over to the Frostwing. And you see my dude, he's kind of strutting. He's kind of has a cocky walk there. I think he's very sure of himself. But this is a Frostwing 2, and I'm only level 35, 33, 34. So probably won't do very much damage against him. Alright, hero level up, but let's go ahead and view it here. Do you want to watch the battle? Sure. Watch this Frostwing smash me. It's cool though. Alright, right now he's at 99.51%. Oh, one of my guys is down already. Oh, make that 3 of them. Okay, looks like I'm gonna be able... Oh, I didn't even bring a healer. That's funny. Whoops. That's okay. Well, I did 0.7% damage. Oh, wow. Captain Clash, more like Captain Noob. Got destroyed. Alright, that's okay. Ended up getting a level for one of my heroes there. What else do I need to do here? It looks like I'm good once again on research and construction. So I have well over 2 days. Well, yeah, 2 days on my research. That's my catapult. My level 9 farm is going to be just a little over an hour. I could speed that up by using these little speed ups here. Like for instance, this one's 3 minutes. I'll go ahead and use that. So it went from 1 hour and 1 minute to 58 minutes. I have 268 of these, so let me just go ahead and do this just to show you. Alright, 40, let's do 40 minutes. So I will use 8 of these, so 8 times 5 is 40. And then now that there's 18 minutes left, I can do it for free. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, level 9 farm complete, and I always need food, so let's find this farm. And let's go and take it up to 10. Alright, there we go. So I have construction there, and it's 2.5 hours. I'm going to press help, and then my guildmates will be able to help me speed it up just a little bit. And as you can see, Zinkman is right on cue. Ended up tossing me about a minute there, so that's pretty cool. And then I'm sure I'll get a few more here and there. And then other people can ask for help. You can see the hands on the bottom right-hand corner. That's when you can help your guildmates. I'll go ahead and click on that, and then Red Death wants help with level 3 siege durability. So I'll press help all, and then there's Red Death helping me. So I sent my help, I get a little help, and that's how you get daily guild coins. So I'm at 14,400. The cap for the day is 20,000, and then once again that resets at 1,700, which for those of you that don't know, that's 5 p.m. Alright, talking about stamina earlier, I do have 101 out of 120, so I don't want to hit my cap. And once again, the cap is going to be 120, and that's going to happen in 1 hour and 49 minutes. So let me go ahead and do what I said before. I'm going to click on the statue. Where are you hiding? There you are. Okay, I'm going to click on this gold statue, and then that takes me to the hero stages. And let's go back to normal. And then let's see if we can take this on here. All right. Even in death, we'll never part. Hee hee hee. Okay, scoundrel. We'll see. Alright, there's my healer. I got her this time. Prima Donna. I think this looks like a pretty solid group, so let's go and take this. Actually, let's go and take my new fish dude. What's his name? Sea Squire, I think? I leveled him up, but I haven't used him at all because I was using the XP food. Alright, I am not going to turn auto battle on. I'm going to save all my ultimates here. Alright, this first group is dead. Okay. And then watch the health here. Once I go from the first part of the stage to the second part, they'll get a little bit of health. But I do want a little bit more, so I'm going to go ahead and use my healing ability here, but that's the only one I'm going to use. I'm going to hold off just a second. I'm going to drag this out as long as I can. Alright, I'm going to go and use it here. Alright, everybody got healed up to the very top, so they're all full. And then as soon as I start the third stage here, I'm going to be able to use 4 of my ultimates right off the bat. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead. Oh, wow. Let's put these in good spots. Here's a good one. I want to make sure the boss gets hit on all of these. Alright, those look like some pretty good spots there. I need to get a heal off on Wesley. Oh no, my tank is about to die. Oh, he died right as I got my heal back. That is unfortunate. Alright, let's go and take out. Alright, I'll be able to hit all three of those guys. I'll try to take out the back troops and then I'll take out the boss. Oh, get the hill off, please. Save him, save him. There we go. Alright, all three of them are being hit there. The boss is in the back. He's almost dead. Let me go and get another hill off. Alright, another hill once again. Alright, these guys in the back are annoying me. Please die already. If that doesn't take him out, I don't know what will. Oh, another hill. Come on, don't die, don't die. There we go. Okay, she's back up to full. The boss is almost dead. He is down. This guy's in the back. I'm going to put auto on now, and they'll be finished off. Alright, down and going. Give me that loot. I'll have to go back later and make sure I get 3, because I only got 2 this time, but that is okay. It shows the XP I got. It shows the loot. Fantastic. Alright, and then let's go and see what my stamina is now. Right now it's 96 out of 120, and I'll go and do a few more attacks off screen here. Well, once again, this has been Captain Clash going over the questions that I get the most. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope this helped just a little bit. Have a great day, and happy gaming.